Hello and welcome to this, our 7th session on mindfulness meditation and mindful living. So let's do our mini meditation to settle us and to bring us right into this present moment. And do remember that you can do this at any time during your day and in any place as well. So just get comfortably where you're sitting or where you're standing. And if you like, just close your eyes or gently cast them downwards. And now taking a deep breath in, right to the bottom of your lungs, and sighing the breath out. And as you do, just relax your shoulders, any other tight muscles you feel. Once again, another deep breath in, right to the bottom of your lungs. Check that that is happening and that you're not hunching your shoulders. And sigh the breath out. And once more, deep breath in and relax as you sigh the breath out. And now just allow your breathing to return to its normal natural rhythm. And as you do that, start to notice the sounds that are around you. They may be inside or outside. Just notice without judging, just allowing the sounds to be and to come to you. And as you do that, feel the flow of your breath just coming and going. Now just for a moment, take your attention to your sensation of touch and just feel where you're sitting. On a seat, feel the contact with your buttocks, contact with your back if there's a backrest. Feel the pressure of the floor or ground underneath your feet. Just taking your attention to this sense of touch in your body, the feel of your clothes on your skin. Just bringing your awareness to this. And as you do, feel the flow of your breath just coming and going. And this is bringing you into the present moment, into the right here and now. And now bring your focus back to your breath in its normal natural rhythm. And take a slightly deeper breath. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. Just to recap a little bit about our mini meditations, remembering that you can do them anywhere and any time, but also remembering that you can do any part of that meditation. You may just have time for a few deep breaths. And last week we talked about the value of taking a few deep breaths before you respond in a situation. Then if you have a little bit more time, then you can bring in the sounds, a little bit more time, the sensation of touch. So you can modify that mini meditation to whatever suits you at that particular time. And one day, one thing will work, another day, another thing will work. But just getting familiar with it so that you can remember to pause and to breathe at any time during your day and in any place. So today I thought I'd talk a little bit about some common difficulties or problems that arise when you are learning to do some meditation. Often the problems arise because you're trying too hard. That's the commonest thing, or you're taking it too seriously. Meditation is to be enjoyed, so it's not a deep and serious thing. So looking at some difficulties, so trying too hard and having expectations from the practice. Once again, we remember that just because we've given ourselves this little bit of time to sit, that's the gift, bring about the relaxation response. And so we don't have other expectations from this practice. An antidote to that, to learn to lighten up, sometimes just raising the corners of your mouth in a subtle smile makes such a difference. Some people experience boredom, restlessness, and impatience. And these are actually withdrawal symptoms from being busy and stimulated, planning and worrying all the time. We're moving a little bit away from that very active thinking mind, more into the passive aware mind. And so we have withdrawal symptoms. It all seems rather boring. And for some people, that is the way it is. Sleepiness. So perhaps you actually need to sleep. So do. That's important. Remembering there are different benefits from sleep, from meditation. So if you need to sleep, then that's great. Just do that. But check your posture has not slumped or you can gently open your eyes. That's if sleepiness becomes a problem all the time. Or sometimes, as you feel yourself getting sleepy, just take a deeper breath or two, a little bit more oxygen, and that tends to brighten you up a little bit. So disappointment and frustration with your practice. Well, that comes back to expectations. Remember that there's no good or bad meditation. We just allow what will be to unfold. And never forget that the fact that you've just sat down and you have given yourself this time is the gift, and your body will really thank you for it. Another problem that can occur is that memories and emotions arise. And sometimes this can be difficult. We're quietening that busy mind, and so there is space occurring there. It's been said that meditation brings about space for grace or space for healing, and that's what it does happen. So if you find that memories are arising, and sometimes they can be difficult memories or they can be sad, maybe you're feeling emotions arising, that sadness, then some of the solutions to this is just to allow them to come and to go if that's possible. But I acknowledge that that is sometimes quite difficult. If it's all too much, take a deeper breath and opt out for the time, and that's fine. At the time, don't analyse what's happening, just accept and aim to let them just sit there, and that's okay. Acknowledge the healing power of tears if that's appropriate. And then aim to return to your breath without changing or indulging the feelings or the emotions. There's a whole aspect of mindfulness, which is called mindfulness of emotions, which we won't go further into at the moment, but it is a very, very valuable skill to deal with feelings and emotions in our life. So there's some of the ideas, some of the things that might occur. One of the problems with this form of delivery is that you can't tell me the problems that are coming, but hopefully that can be some help. And remember, as I keep saying, that just the fact that you have given yourself this time is truly wonderful. So now we're going to do our longer meditation for this session, and we will, before I do that, I just wanted to say that the attitude towards meditation is often important, and it also often prevents other difficulties and problems from arising. So first of all, having a genuine interest and a curiosity does a lot. Remembering to keep it simple, non-attachment to those outcomes. Discipline, being prepared to put the effort in. Like to really get the effects of meditation and to have them ongoing in your life, then it does take a bit of effort and it does take a little bit of perseverance. Non-judgment, it's amazing how many times that word comes up to do with meditation. Remaining alert but relaxed, and patience and perseverance. So, okay, some days it seems really good and we're happy. We're not judging it, but it feels good. Then that's because we just keep persevering. If other days it isn't quite so successful, though I'm getting into judgment there, I realise. Having open-hearted receptivity, which just means that we have a willingness to learn and a willingness to allow what to be to unfold as such. So now we'll go on to our longer period of meditation, and just remembering that if at any time you feel uncomfortable, you can allow your eyes to just open, take a deeper breath or two. Remembering your posture, being upright but relaxed, not too rigid. Remembering that there is no thought that needs your attention while you are meditating. And during the period of silence, and we'll aim for around 7 minutes today, that if you feel uncomfortable, then just open your eyes and return to being present in the room. So I'd just like to invite you to sit comfortably or lie if you happen to be lying down today. Take a moment to settle into your chair or on your bed. Adjust your position so that you are comfortable. And if you're sitting, just so that your back is as straight as what feels right for you. You may like to tuck your chin in a little bit, which helps to straighten your spine. Find where your hands are most comfortable, resting on your lap, on your thighs, whatever is right for you. Place your feet flat on the floor, just a little apart. And when you're ready, you can gently close your eyes or cast them downwards. And now we'll take a few moments to relax. Just checking through our body for relaxation. First of all, take your attention to around your eyes, all the little muscles there, across your forehead. Just checking that these are relaxed, letting the tension go, allowing your eyes to soften. It helps sometimes to just focus on that velvety darkness in front of your eyes. Allowing muscles to soften and loosen. And now bring your attention to around your jaw. Just allow your mouth, your tongue to assume a relaxed position. Just letting all the tension go out of those jaw muscles. Perhaps wriggling your jaw a little bit if that helps. Just allowing all these muscles to soften and loosen. And all the way down through your neck to your shoulders. You may like to hunch your shoulders up towards your ears and let them go. And perhaps again, contracting a muscle allows it to relax afterwards. Just sitting with your attention on your shoulders, perhaps across the back of your neck as well, allowing these muscles to soften and loosen. And now take your attention down through your arms, through your elbows, forearms, wrists, into your hands and fingers, perhaps even wriggling your fingers a little, just checking that all the muscles are softening and loosening and that your upper arms are relaxing. Taking your attention now to your chest and to your belly and to your buttocks, along your spine, all these big muscle groups, just focusing on them and allowing them to soften and loosen, for the tension to leave your body. And now bring your relaxation down through your legs, perhaps allowing your knees to roll out or in a little, whatever is right for you. Down through your knees, calves, ankles, feet and toes. Once again, wriggling them if that helps with the relaxation. Just allowing all the tension to drain out of your legs. Allowing the muscles to soften and loosen. And now we're going to take 3 deep breaths to aid our relaxation, sighing out the tension, but also as a symbol of the start of your meditation. So breathing in whatever is right for you, right to the bottom of your lungs, and sighing your breath out. And taking 2 more in your own time. Just allowing the muscles to soften and loosen as you sigh the out breath. And now allow your breathing to return to its normal natural rhythm in whatever way is right for you. That might be in through your nose and out through your mouth, or vice versa. Or it might be in and out through your nose or in and out through your mouth. Whatever way is right for you. Just allowing your breathing to be in its normal natural rhythm. And now just focus on that breath for a moment and just find where it is most apparent to you. And this can be the point that you return to during your meditation when thoughts encroach. You might find that it is the coolness of the in-breath at the start of your nostrils or mouth. Or you may find it is the warmth of the out-breath. Or perhaps it is the rise and the fall of your chest as you breathe. Or maybe even the slight whisper of sound as you breathe out. So just for a few moments, take this time to find where the breath is most apparent for you. And now take your attention to any sounds that are around you. They may be inside or outside the room. Not chasing these sounds, but just allowing them to come to you with a gentle curiosity. Not labeling these sounds, just noticing them, not judging them. You may be aware of thoughts coming and going. When you notice, simply return to the focus of your breath, or if you prefer, the focus of the sounds. There is no thought right now that needs your attention, no action that needs doing. This is time just for you. Now, to bring us even more into this present moment, we're going to take our attention to our feet. Not moving them, but just sensing them. Just being very aware of where our feet are, the pressure of the floor or the ground, the tightness or otherwise of our shoes or sandals. Just really sensing our feet, feeling them. Perhaps the temperature, warmth or coolness. Perhaps the touch of the fabric of our socks or stockings. There may be some tingling there that you've never noticed before. Just really sensing your feet. And as you do this, feel the flow of your breath, just coming and going. And now take your attention to your hands. Once again, just feeling them, not moving them, sensing them. The temperature, the warmth or coolness. The touch of the fabric of your clothing if your hands rest on your thighs. The skin-on-skin contact if your hands are clasped in your lap. It's really sensing your hands, feeling them. There may be some tingling there as well. And as you bring your awareness to your hands, just feel the flow of your breath, coming and going. Remembering, if thoughts encroach, then you can just take your focus back to your breath, or the sounds, or to your feet or hands, whatever feels right for you. Now just for a moment, take your focus to your breath. And you may notice that there is a slight pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. And again the in-breath, again the out-breath. Just take a moment to examine this and to feel this. It's not holding your breath in any way. It is just noticing the pause that is naturally there all the time. And remembering that in this pause is the stillness that is within us all the time, unchanging, ever present, a place of peace. And when you notice thoughts come, just taking your focus back to your breath. And remembering that thoughts are like clouds that drift across the blue sky. The clouds do not change the blue sky in any way. It is always there, unchanging. And so it is with the thoughts that drift across our minds. It does not change the stillness of our minds. That remains unchanging, ever present, that place of peace. You may become aware at times that the pause between thoughts is there as well. This pause might be fleeting, or it might become longer. Not chasing these things, but just noticing what you become aware of in your mind. Now, as we sit in silence for a few minutes, just remember, if thoughts encroach, take your focus back to your breath or the sounds, whatever feels right for you. Just remembering that no thought right now needs your attention. Now, as we come towards the end of our meditation, you may like to take a slightly deeper breath or two. Just become aware of the sounds around you. Bring yourself back into this present moment in this room. When you're ready, you might like to open your eyes and have a stretch or two. Right, I hope that's working well for you. And just to recap a little bit about our meditation is that what we're doing when we focus on our breath and also our hands or feet, that we're just bringing ourselves into this present moment. Because when we take our attention to a part like that, then it really does break that train of thoughts of what we're having for dinner, what we could have done yesterday, what we need to do tomorrow. So we're just bringing ourselves right into this present moment in this place and at this time. So just a little bit of wisdom to end with. Thich Nhat Hanh is a very well-known Vietnamese monk who's considered one of the fathers of mindfulness. So breathing in, I calm body and mind. Breathing out, I smile. So dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a moment of wonder. So you can think on that. And then, of course, there's some timeless Winnie the Pooh wisdom. Piglet noticed that although he had a very small heart, it could hold a great amount of gratitude. So it's worth thinking of too. So I hope you find that helpful. Next time, I'd like to talk about mindfulness with children and how it can be quite appropriate there. In the meantime, I wish you well. And just another thought I had on practice, if you find that you meditate for a few days, for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden it falls aside and you don't do it, don't think, oh, well, that's it. I've lost it. It's never like that. You just start again, wherever you, at whatever level, whatever way that you want to. And as I keep saying, the fact that you have given yourself just that little bit of time to sit, it is a gift to yourself, and your bodies really do thank you for it. So I wish you well, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.